What's good, Gritty Gang? It's Jay Gritty back with another video, and in today's video, this is by far, no buts, no maybes, no probablys, this is the biggest clothing haul that I have shown on the channel. So like I said, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a ton of clothing that I have gotten within the past month. Now this is gonna be kind of mind-blowing because you're gonna be like, how the heck you come off this many clothes in like a month? Maybe like 2 months, but I'm gonna say pretty much like a month. But I have a ton of things to show you guys. I have a ton of designer pieces. I have a ton of like some of the most fire summer stuff that I have in my collection, you know what I'm saying? So we really just gonna go through this video. I'm gonna show you everything, and I promise that you are going to enjoy the video. So what I need you to do is go down, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet. Lastly, follow the boy on Instagram. I'm telling you, that mug heat. And we gonna hop right into the video, man. Now, what we're starting with alone tells you what type of time I'm on when it comes to how this video is about to go. But I have these Rick Owens right here, but I did want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of this video, which is Farfetch. Now y'all already know I've been a partner with Farfetch, and I'm telling you, this is all the way 1000% my go-to place when it comes to getting designer items, and I'm going to tell you why. When you go to Farfetch, you have the widest selection of garments to choose from. Now the reason for this is because they scavenge all of the pieces that's at like every store and boutique, and they put it up on their website. So pretty much they're like one big retailer that carries a stock of like everything basically. But not only that, they do have some of the best selections and the best customer service and the best like online experience when it comes to categorizing and shopping for clothing items, you feel me? So we're gonna go ahead and start off with these Rick Owens dark shadow boots. Now when I tell you, bruh, big box, you know what I'm saying, we've seen the Rick Owens dark shadow box before, but when you go ahead and you open it up, you have, of course, your dark shadow dust bag, but we're moving that out the way and we're getting right into the boots. Now I believe the official name for these are the Beetle Abstract boots. So if you guys don't know, I actually have the Abstract sneakers, which I believe came out in like spring, summer 2020 maybe, but like these right here are like a fitted Chelsea boot version, like high top version of those. So like same kind of outsole. Obviously the other one is clear, but these right here is like the perfect white boot. Now I haven't had a white boot in my collection ever, so I was like, one thing that I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna grab this time around is a white boot, because I love wearing boots in general and I love wearing them in the summer, and it's kind of like a perfect match when you have a white boot for the summer. So went ahead and grabbed these, man, and they are by far gonna be some go-to boots in my collection. Now I can't go any further without letting you guys know that I do have a discount code that you can use to get 10% off of your entire order. It will be right up here on the screen, so you guys can use that. Also, go down and click any of the Farfetch links in the description. All of this stuff will be linked down there, and also it makes me look good if you just click a link or something, you feel me? So make sure you guys do that, and we're gonna move into the next shoe. Now the next shoe right here is actually a pair of shoes from Jil Sander. When you open it up, you got your normal packaging, and then you have your shoes right here. Now these I believe are called the Napa Nature, and pretty much just a super chunky white shoe. Now it's really not white. If you look at the Rick Owens, those are like a pure white type of color. These are more so like a cream, and when I tell you the construction of this shoe is like the best that you could probably get for like the type of shoe that it is. So you have this super big midsole outsole combination with, of course, these little like ridges, which really makes the whole shoe stand out. But like the whole overall upper construction is just done really well. Like you really have this like plastic type of mudguard running all the way along the shoe and the toe cap, and then on that inner part of it you have a nice beautifully cut piece of leather. So the overall construction of the shoe is just one of those really premium type shoes that I've ever had in my collection. So doesn't have like some crazy like stitching details and stuff like that, but I feel like that's what makes it a very good everyday like summer shoe. Now we're gonna do a quick transfer into some clothing items, but keep in mind I do got some more footwear that I would like to show you guys. But I did want to show you this piece that I got from Boris Bajan Saberi. Now I heard of this designer while looking for Rick Owens. So if you don't know, Boris kind of has like a Rick Owens type beat, but in more of like a industrial like feel to it, if that makes sense. But a lot of their stuff is really similar. So if you like Rick Owens, you'll probably like Boris as well. But I went ahead and picked up this long sleeve knit sweater, which really feels like a shirt. So I seen it on Farfetch and I was kind of debating whether I was gonna get this or the long sleeve tee from Rick Owens. And when I seen this one, they were about the same price, and I kind of was like, that joint has a little bit more flair to it, because it has like these, not distressed, but like a little bit of like a gap in between the knit, so it has like a little bit of a different feel to it. You also have this like string detail on the back of it, but overall I feel like this is a crazy piece. Now it might not seem that crazy, but like the construction of it is like the thinnest type of like knit that you can possibly have. So that's pretty wild. I did want to show y'all that, but I do want to show you another clothing piece from Rick Owens that I picked up. So we all know the construction on Rick Owens pants is crazy, but I never had a pair of pants from the Dark Shadow line. Now these right here, basically the design of them is a wax denim. So they're a black wax denim, and the part that really makes these stand out is it has this pentagram in like the crotch area. So like the way that they stitched it up, it has this like star that, like, you know, Rick Owens has been using for forever, and it just looks really cool as like a crotch detail. So definitely a fire pair of pants. They're really stiff, and I would say go true to size. So if you are looking to grab you a pair of these, I'm telling you, yo, if you know about denims and Rick Owens, like, I'm sure these are gonna hold up for a ton, and I'm gonna be able to wear them a lot. So that is all of the stuff from Farfetch. So again, you guys can use my discount code and the links down in the description to grab all of that. But I did want to transition back into the footwear because I got these Aleeks. Now these are the mono slip-ons. So when you open up the box, you have, of course, your dust bag to carry the shoes in, and you have the mono slips right here. Now I actually struggled getting these. Well, I didn't really struggle, but like when I went to look for them, they were all sold out because like goddamn Travis Scott wore them like right before I was like actually able to buy them. So like, you know what I'm saying, I had to beat the Travis Scott fan base to get me a pair of these joints. But these are pretty much just like an Aleeks version of like a foam runner. So super lightweight shoe, one piece construction, and I feel like it just has a slimmer model to it than like a foam runner or something like that. So definitely a shoe that can be kind of worn and like freaked in a couple of different ways, but like I feel like overall very dope shoe, very well worth the price. I think these were like $250 or something like that, which might kind of seem like a lot, but for the amount of wear that I'm gonna get out of them, especially in the summertime, well worth it. Now moving on, we actually have another sneaker from my boy Terreno. He actually did a collaboration with Diadora, which is pretty wild, and he was able to give me the seating kit. Now this whole story behind the sneaker and stuff like that is kind of like, well, actually, matter of fact, go to Terreno's page, I'll put his ad up and you will be able to read for yourself. But pretty much, man, the whole presentation of this is crazy. I actually have a ramen set with a ramen bowl, a spoon, and a cup and all that. And I'm telling you, like, the detail that went into this box and the whole presentation of it is insane. But I am going to show you the sneakers. Now, there's actually two different sneakers that you can cop. This one in particular is the black N9002 version. And pretty much, I went with these just based off of, like, I just feel like, yo, a fit is gonna hit with some black and pink joints. So like the construction of the shoe itself is a OG Diadora model, but he was able to put his own twist in it with like this denim fabric that almost looks distressed in all of the stitching areas. But you have that, you have of course the detailing on the back in pink, you have the Diadora logo inside, you got made by my boy Terreno, you feel me? But overall, like, I love the slight accents of pink throughout the shoe. Now, like I said, there is a gray version of the shoe as well, and overall, like, he just killed it with this collaboration, bro. Like, the whole overall story, the way the shoe came out and the way it was presented, immaculate. So moving on, we got two pieces that I kind of talked about already. Well, I talked about one, which is this shirt from Already Written, and I did want to kind of go over it again. I really don't have too much to say because I kind of explained it already, but pretty much a very dope design shirt. Now, perfect for the summer, especially on like those chillier summer days where you can wear a long sleeve, but it's a very thin shirt. So the way that he printed this was similar to like the Mason Margiela, like Don't Smoke or I Don't Smoke shirt, where it's kind of like that printed inside out type of feel, but like obviously it's right side out. But definitely a dope shirt, well designed. But he also has this shirt right here, which kind of is like reminiscent of like a bowling shirt with like the black sleeve collar design. But when you turn it around on the back, you have Already Written in this rhinestone print. You have it on the top and bottom. Then you got the baby with a nice little design on the back. But overall, like, the silkiness and the feel of this shirt is really what makes it fire. Now moving on, we got some pieces by my boys over at Menace. Now this sweat set right here is probably one of the like thickest, well, it's not like an uncomfortably thick, it's like a well-made thick. But this, I'm telling you, is like one of the best like run and gun sweatsuits that I've had in a very long time. So you have the Menace on the front, Menace on the back. You got like the red long john type beat in the inside of the hood, and it just overall makes for a very cozy zip up. Now you do have your Menace details as seen consistently in all of the Menace products, but you have like a couple of cargo zippers and stuff like that. You also have the pants, which are really fire. It has like an embossed Menace M on it. So like overall, tracksuit, sweatsuit, whatever you want to call it, fire, bro. Keeping along the lines of Menace, we do got this paisley print denim jacket right here. Now this is the black denim jacket. They do have the blue denim version as well. It might be sold out by the time you watch this video, but this joint right here is fire. Love the detail of the buttons. The whole overall print and construction of the jacket is really what makes it. You have a couple of different cuts that you don't see on many jackets in the shoulder as well as the back, but the whole overall construction, if you know about how clothing is made and how cut and sew is made, you'll really be able to appreciate a denim jacket like this. Last piece from Menace we got is these pants right here. Now, I think a while back I had put something similar on like a wish list or something like that, where it had like this denim on top of denim, but in like a distressed lettering type of way on one of the sides. But you know what I'm saying, came across a pair that was for me, so I got these joints right here, and I must say that like this is gonna be like a crazy twist to an outfit that would require like a regular pair of denim. So this is just gonna add like some extra seasoning to the fit, you feel me? Now speaking of denim jackets, we got this one by my boy. I always mispronounce it, so I'm gonna just go ahead and put it up on the screen with his @ and all that. But this jacket right here is called the Contour jacket, and as you can see, it has contrast stitching throughout the whole thing. Now the reason it has like the contour is because you see this nice big V shape on the front. A little bit of it is also on the back, but the major details on this is just like the contrast stitching. Now you also have a crazy detail, which is this big flap at the bottom that goes across the jacket. So typically you'll see that type of cut already, but you will never see it as like a functionable flap, you feel me? So bunch of detail went into this jacket, but by far the best plain black jacket probably in my collection, not gonna cap with you. Now moving on, we got 2 pieces by the lot number. Now this is probably the pieces that I've had for the longest time, and I must say that, like, first of all, shipping was super quick. Now this is a brand that I came across on Instagram, so I didn't really know much about the brand, but I was like, they make some undeniable pieces as far as like first glance, and then when I got them in person, I was like, yeah, no brainer at all. But I have this heavy jacket right here that just the construction of the jacket and the materials it's made out of just combines for like one big masterpiece. Now it has like an oversized hood and like an over exaggerated like zipper collar action, which you'll be able to see, but like really it's the construction of the jacket. Like when you look at it, pretty much a plain black jacket, but like the construction and like the way that they have like certain pieces in the zipper really makes it super sturdy and strong. Now to go along with that, I also have these pants right here that have like this crazy type of scrunch detail in the pants. Now this same type of like stiff like wire material that you see in these pants is the same that they use for these zippers, so that's why it feels super sturdy. And like overall, like these pants are just something that you just don't see often. Now I know you kind of got like the 99% pants where you can kind of like adjust it, but this is like a completely different type of like construction, if that makes sense. So now slightly getting towards the end, we have some stuff by Jaded London. So I do have this knit hat right here that honestly is so colorful and so fun and so like stretchy and different. This is probably gonna be one of the things that I wear pretty often in this summer season. Now it's like really lightweight, so if you're wearing a hat, you're probably okay with wearing a hat anyway, and this is just gonna go right along with like most colorful outfits that can complement green. So I guess not most, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. The hat's fire. By the way, all of this stuff is actually from the Curly Fry collection on Jaded London, so if you want to go ahead and grab that, that's where it's from. But this sweater right here just has like a very like groovy checkered print to it. Now they actually have pants to match, but I did want to go ahead and grab this sleeveless sweater for the summer season. Now we gonna end it off on a bit of a heavier note, but I'm sure you guys aren't gonna mind because who doesn't like varsity jackets? But you have this varsity jacket right here, once again from the Curly Fry collection. So you do have curly on the front, and then you have free love on the other side of the jacket, and then you have like a nice little like piece detail letterman letter patch on the leather sleeve. So very well constructed, but then when you turn around on the back, you got one big free love patch on the back. So overall color combination, patches, details is why I went ahead and went with this jacket right here. Now lastly, for the pickups, I ain't even taken the tags off these joints yet, but this denim set right here is probably one of my coolest two-piece denim sets, I guess you would say. But like this one right here, first of all, like a black raw denim, but then you have like the wavy details coming down from the pocket, so it has that like gold contrast stitch to go along with it. You have some wavy details on the back as well, and it all lines up perfectly with these wavy denim pants. Now the pants has the wavy detail on both sides along the outside as well as the pockets, but like the major part about these pants is they do have a flare. So I know a lot of you like that flare fitting pants. I think it looks really good to put like on top of boots and certain shoes and such. So definitely a fire detail, fire pair of pants. You gotta buy it as a set dang near, you know what I'm saying? So that is that on that. But that is pretty much it for the video. Let me know down in the comments how you guys felt about these pieces. Let me know which one was your favorite piece, which one was your least favorite piece. You know what I'm saying? We just having conversation down in the comments. But that's pretty much it for the video. Appreciate you guys for watching. Y'all know it's more content coming soon, so I'm out. Peace.
Yeah. Dab me out with the same hand.